So this is how to leave San Francisco for New York City. First, start talking incessantly about this magical place that is San Francisco pre-dot-com boom meets post-war West Berlin before the wall came down, called Portland, Oregon. Shave your mustache and protest. Don't actually move to Portland, just talk about it. Finish college, then quit that dive bar gig you consistently complain about to hide how finally happy you can't even imagine you are. Buy a banjo or a typewriter. Get a girlfriend who likes dogs. Get a dog. Sell your banjo or your typewriter to help pay for a U-Haul. Stop smoking good weed. Start purchasing Second Testament marijuana, one overpriced nug at a time from Simon Peter the Rock in Golden Gate Park. Before you leave, be sure to sleep with all your best friends' girlfriends. Past, present, future. Before you leave, be sure to gnaw yourself to death. Before you leave, actually move to that farm in Marin. That way, nobody in Manhattan will have to listen to you bitch about how one day you're going to tell civilization to go up your ass and move to a cattle ranch 1 mile from the ocean because you can't handle cities, can't handle capital, can't handle people, can't handle yourself. Paint all the mud around you a different color. If you're any good, no one will know it's mud. Admit that you are a shitty secret keeper, except from yourself. And that making a lot of money at some point in your lifetime is an imperative you will never get over. Start self-publishing. Yeah. Start wearing a cardboard sign around your neck that reads, buy my book. Don't get too attached to how drunk you are capable of. Pretend you don't like poets, because they're always the same. Start rumors about them and how they like to keep their penises in plastic bathtubs. Start writing poetry in pidgin. Don't order Manhattans anymore. Before you leave, act like the artists and poets you know suddenly exist again. Stop writing poetry altogether. All the successful writers used to be poets before they wanted to be successful. Many of them used to leave here too. From now on, sucker punch anyone who says, before you can write, you have to live in the face before they can finish the sentence. Living is the opposite of writing. To write like to die is to stop thinking. It takes a certain terrified confidence. Publish your body in time. Sell rights to sexy somnambulist Swedes. Start writing haikus about jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. If poetry is the ability to feign the truth when everyone thinks you telling lies, try lying outright. Send an email to a few of your friends that simply says, I'm jumping. Don't actually jump. Just move to New York. Bear for a moment everything, only to forget it forever. As soon as you get there, reaffirm the taboos you weren't allowed to confide in before leaving. As soon as you get there, toil up early in the morning and late into the night. Find yourself perpetually in search of shade on Mars. Brooklyn is Baghdad on Billie Holiday in France. Stop lending books to one-night stands. Enroll in the free university of poking around in the dark. Lose all interest in monogamy, literally, not categorically. Lose all interest in was, not out of love, and never as a product of resentment. Once settled, stop replying to those dirty cocktail napkin scribblings your paranoid barfly college dropout friend sends you in the mail. Keep them in a pile in the corner of your bedroom. And if he ever comes over to dry out, whatever you do, don't let him read them. The words we never entertain are mere eyelash curtains. Go blind rather than create sober. Once you reach the hole, make passionately forbidden acts of love to mouth terrorists. Sing requiems to self-loathing, hide pictures of little boy you amongst the termite debris that came before, a collection of soiled pacifiers used to commit original sin again. In case of emergency, do nothing like you have ever been until instructed otherwise. Don't listen to California's sex whispering in my ears. Give in to the impossibility of I, and admit that you are your teeth gnawing away at the missing bars. Bad poem for names of the dead. I never been to Frostburg, Maryland, but I've been raving mad.